did you believe at this point that there really was such a thing as a general staff in charge of the KLA?
No, I did not. And I think a lot of this effort to demonstrate that there was an army with its usual vertical lines of authority was really an effort to show us, just as people were showing us that there was a government there, was an effort to show that there are normal political and military structures and that we could take them seriously. And yet, as this paragraph shows, we couldn't get anything from them. And I think there were exercises really in people trying to show that they were more important sometimes than they actually were. So this was discouraging, but I might add, which goes beyond your question, that I made my views known to a number of people on the issue that I'm not sure that we're looking for something that really exists.
Okay. Ambassador Hill, at this point, did you think the KLA was a vertically organized structure with a hierarchical organization?
No.
Okay. Ambassador Hill, this is another excerpt from that interview, and you were asked by Mr. Shala, did you at that period know who was in charge of the KLA? Who was the most important person in the KLA? And your answer is recorded as, looking for the person in charge of the KLA was not something that you would succeed at. There were different groups of people. There was the Dukagini crowd, there were the Dranitsa people, there were various local commanders, there were key logistics people like Javed Haliti, there were finance people in the Western countries. So I don't think there was any one telephone number or satellite telephone number that we could have called. There were different people, and that's why there was such an effort to try to talk to these different people, even though in talking to them, we frequently confused them more than we enlightened them. So when we started thinking there was more than one policy, etc., and then it gave life to sort of Serb paranoia, that gee, the U.S. is talking about reaching an agreement, the Hill Plan, etc., the real U.S. approach is to help the KLA with the military victory, etc., etc. Is that excerpt of your interview consistent with your assessments of the KLA at the time?
Yes. This excerpt is consistent with our assessments of the KLA, and it also reflected our continued frustration at not finding any leadership that we could engage.